I pray that Mr. Daniel Kipto Bargoria, who issued the advisory implementing the Finance Act, when the orders issued by this court were still pending, were in force, and had not been suspended as they were later suspended by the Court of Appeal, should be punished according to the law of the land, and also should be used to set an example to others who would be equally minded to think that because they occupy certain offices, they operate above the law. With those few submissions, my Lord, I'll pray on my motion. I'll rely on my motion, hold the contempt in contempt of this honorable court. Thank you.
My Lord, there's worse. The KRA at paragraph 44 tells you, 44, that the National Assembly considered all views given, but 44 times, CNX 5, the CFA and Twaweza counted and found 44 submissions left blank, without a reasoning, without indication of what happened to that, 44 times. And my Lord, about 80 submissions cannot be accounted for. What happened to them is not known. And so, my Lord, we submit that there was no meaningful opportunity for balanced influence on the decision.
Compliance must be had to Article 24, Clause 2, Paragraph A of the Constitution. We invite you to look at that law, and you will realize that in terms of the bill, the proposal to enact that law in the nature of the bill, it lacked that specificity in terms of specifying that it intended to limit employees' property rights within the meaning of Article 40 of the Constitution. And what the Constitution says is that if that happens, then that legislation is not valid. It's against this background that the petitioners in petition number A234 invite you to declare that sections 26 and 84 of the Finance Act are invalid and of no effect, and to strike them out accordingly.
The Finance Act, the Finance Bill in itself stipulated clearly the issues that through the Employment Act would be amended, and the benefits that the members of public, those who are employees and employers, would benefit from. I'll read in brief, in the small titles that are the marginal titles. One of the things that was supposed to be amended was that there would be a national housing fund, a national housing development fund. My Lord and my Lady, on the enactment of the Finance Act, nothing like this was demonstrated. Further to that, the Finance Bill was clear, and it had stated that employees were to qualify for affordable housing. And who are these? It clearly stated, and it is said that employees would benefit and they would be financed for purchase of a house. The Finance Act that came out, my Lord and my Lady, did not have that.